Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is DOSorNight, call me, and yeah. Alright, so the Gaming Awards happened, and yeah, so in this video we are going to be covering the highlights. And oh yeah, YouTube Rewind happened, but we're not going to be talking about that. You know what, thinking about it, a lot of news happened around the Gaming Awards. We're talking about, YouTube Rewinds. Kevin Hart got kicked out of the Oscars because of the homophobic tweets they found years ago. And also today in the morning, the Avengers 4 trailer finally came out. And we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about all those stuffs, hopefully after I finish talking about the awards, the highlights. So, yeah. Alright, so now let's talk about the winners of the Gaming Awards this year. So, alright, so like I predicted with Best Indie Games and Role-Playing Games, the winners were the games that were nominated for Game of the Year. So, Celeste won Best Independent Game, and Monster Hunter World won for Best Role-Playing Game. Alright, so now let's talk about the winners. I'll only be talking about the ones that I care, really. Alright, so Best Esports Player goes to Sonic Fox. He's a gay black furry. Jesus, in the 60s he would have been lynched already. Alright, so Best Esports Game goes to Overwatch. Best Debut Indie Game goes to The Messenger. Best Multiplayer goes to Fortnite. Best Sports/Racing Game goes to Forza Horizon 4. Best Strategy Game goes to The Breach. Best Family Game goes to Overcooked 2. Best Fighting Game goes to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Best Role-Playing Game goes to Monster Hunter World. Best Action Adventure Game goes to God of War. Best Action Game goes to Dead Cells. Really surprising there. Best Independent Game goes to Celeste. Best Impact goes to Celeste again. Best Performance goes to Roger Clark. Oh, man. I remember looking at this like, damn, this is really hard. And then, it goes to Roger Clark like, oh, man, I really wanted Christopher Judge to be the winner. I really wanted him to win. But yeah, going on, Best Audio Design goes to Red Dead 2. Best Score and Music goes to Red Dead 2. Best Art Direction goes to Return of the Obra Dinn. Best Narrative goes to Red Dead 2. Best Game Direction goes to God of War. Best Ongoing Game goes to Fortnite. Alright, so now the last one, Game of the Year. And that goes to God of War. Alright, so before, we went to the category for Game of the Year, every other category that had Red Dead, it seemed like Red Dead was going to win all of them. So that's when I was like, oh no, please don't let Red Dead win. And that I'm not saying I don't want to see Red Dead win. It seemed like Red Dead was going to win every award, and I want to see that. Like, I don't want to see just one game taking everything. No, that's just unfair. So yeah, I was happy to see, God of War won because it deserved it. Just like I think Red Dead Online kind of killed it and made me think a second time like, oh wow, oh god. The controls are really bad here. Oh man, like, I think I'm gonna change my mind. Alright, so let's talk about the world premieres, only the ones that I care. Alright, so the first thing that came up in my mind was Mortal Kombat 11. That reveal trailer was so fucking badass. The CGI, the combat, the music was really good. I just loved it. Now, at first, at this frame, I thought, oh, this might be like a origin story about, Scorpion's clan, how they all died. But no, it wasn't. It was just, old, classic Scorpion. So it seems like the story is going to be, like, about time travel and all that shit because, this frame over here. But, yeah, looks great. I'm really excited about this game. So, yeah. Now, I was thinking about it, like, oh, man, this is going to be the same category, Best Fighting Game, with Smash Brothers. Now, it's not going to beat Smash, but it's going to be a good nomination. Alright, so next premiere, Hades. So these are the same creators who made Bastion, and yeah, it seemed pretty cool. The Greek mythology type of theme. Also, here's another thing. This game is available right now, early access on the Epic Store. So yeah, it seems like Epic has some exclusives, something that, Steam doesn't have. Alright, so next reveal, we got Far Cry New Dawn. Oh, man, yeah, I'm not feeling it. This looks like Far Cry combined with, Rage 2. So, yeah, I'm not feeling it. Like, Far Cry 5 was good for a few minutes, and then I just lost interest, and I was like, oh, thank God I beat the game, because I was never going to come back. Alright, so next revealed, and this is from Obsidian, and it is called The Outer Worlds. So yeah, it's a open world RPG, and this looks very, very promising. I'm excited to see Obsidian finally making their own game, an open world game like, New Vegas. I've been waiting for that type of game from Obsidian, and finally they're making it. They also revealed a new Crash Team Racing, and I was kind of mixed. I was like, why wouldn't they just make a new one? But then I realized it would take more time if they make a new one. So I do kind of understand. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also they revealed Ultimate Alliance 3. I was kind of mad because it's only available on the Switch, but then I had to realize, you know what? Ultimate Alliance plays way better when you're playing it in portable mode, I remember when I first played the first Ultimate Alliance, I got it on my PSP and in my PS3, and remembering it right now, I think I played it way more on my PSP than in the PS3, and that's probably because, it's better when you play in portable, because it's those type of games that you play for a few minutes, and then you drop it, and then you come back and play for another few minutes, and then drop it at the same day. So I get it. I get why it's exclusive on the Switch, because it's the only, portable console in the market. But, I just wish PlayStation, continued the PSP, the PS Vita, I meant. So another reveal was Super Smash Bros. Roster. So they revealed a new character, and that's Joker from the Persona series. When I saw that, I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. But then I realized, oh shit, this is a PlayStation game. So this is one of the biggest mashups of history. Now all they need is Microsoft to bring one of their characters. And I was thinking, what could really be in Smash? I don't think Nintendo would accept any Microsoft characters that were from M-rated games. So the only game that I could think of that is a Microsoft property is what was it called? Banjo-Kazooie, that bear. So yeah, that could be highly possible, because there's been a lot of rumors of Banjo being in the game, but he's not. So probably DLC maybe. All right, so last game reveal. All right, so this is a game called Ancestors. So this is supposed to be talk about the first generation of humans, basically monkeys standing up. So it in the game, it takes you all the evolutions until you become the man we know right now. So what I'm guessing is this game is supposed to be like Spores, So it's like the first generation. You gotta survive as much as you can, find a mate, and then breed, and then make babies, and then I guess you become the child and evolve, and then recycle and repeat. So yeah, seems pretty cool, and yeah, that's all the reveals that I care about. All right, so moments that I love. First moment that I really love was Christopher Judge saying "boy" to the voice actor of Atreus. So yeah, overall the show was pretty good, I think this is one of the best years of the gaming awards over all of them from the past. I think this is the best out of the premieres they've shown. Didn't have any cringy moments. Now this all would have been perfect if we didn't went political like this guy did it. Alright, so Sonic Fox. So this guy won for best esports player. And yeah, so he went up, got his award, and had a speech. So yeah, it seemed like he was he was a nice guy until at the end where he pointed out that he was black, gay, and what was it called, furry. And then he said which Republicans hate. I'm like, that was kind of offensive. Hey, you know what? I would have taken this as a joke if he went on Twitter. If he was getting that much hate, he would have went on Twitter saying, "All right, guys, I apologize. This was supposed to be as a joke. I wasn't generalizing and saying all Republicans hate black, furry, gay people." And if he did that, that would have shown that he didn't meant that to be malicious or negative. It's just a joke. That's it. But instead of that, he tweeted, "Damn, made a lot of right wingers angry today. To them, all I have to say is suck my fucking dick. Laugh my ass off." And then after that, he went on saying, "Oh, you guys oppressed me," and all that shit. I was like, come on, man. Stop this shit. What the fuck do you mean oppressed? Are you still a slave right now? What are you talking about? I think he's getting confused with oppressed with bullying. And I think he's just assuming, all white people are Republicans. So I'm just gonna say, you Republicans were oppressing me. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Now, if you really meant to say was, oh, Republicans were bullying me, not oppressing me, bullying me, that's what I meant to say. Yo, you are a gay furry. If you brought that shit in the hood, oh my fucking god, you would have been roasted and physically, mentally bullied. Like, you're making it seem like only white people make fun of gay furries. No shit, I got roasted because I wasn't even in the hood. I was in like in a good suburban neighborhood, and I got some black friends. I came up to them and I was wearing fucking Skechers, and they roasted the fuck out of me. At least they were friends. They weren't bullying me until I wanted to fucking kill myself. No, it seems like, all right, you're about 20. All right, if you were a child and you were raised in the hood around a lot of black people, you would have been bullied, and that's a fact. And especially back then, all right. You're 20. I'm like 22, so you're probably raised around at that time 2000s era. You would have been bullied because you were gay, and if you come out saying, hey, I like these sexy ass animals, you would have been fucking roasted, and they would have looked at you like a weirdo. Shit, I was raised in New York in the early 2000s when Soulja Boy was cranking that, and I was bullied by a bunch of racists, a bunch of black people, Hispanics, fucking white people. But am I saying, oh, fuck all these racists who bullied me because they bullied me? It was like, no. Everybody is a piece of shit. It doesn't matter what color you are. I'm not gonna generalize and say, oh, this one black kid made fun of my fucking Skechers. Well, that looks like the entire race is evil. I'm like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? See, man, you're just an asshole. Like, you had to just come up and say, be kind of like, oh yeah, guys, this is great. I became a furry because the community was nice and all that, and fuck Republicans. What? So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about the gaming awards. So now let's kind of cover the Oscars and Kevin Hart thing. So originally Kevin Hart was supposed to be the host for the Oscars this year, but now he's not because I guess what would you call them? The Oscars, the people from there found some homophobic tweets from Kevin Hart, and they're asking him to say apologize or you're not going to be hosting this Oscars. Well, Kevin Hart, like, he didn't want to apologize because he already did apologize at the past, but we couldn't find any evidence of that. But at the end, Kevin Hart did apologize, but he didn't want to host this year's Oscars anymore. And the reason why is because, Kevin Hart didn't want that attention in the Oscars when the Oscars is about the movies, not Kevin Hart. So yeah, I understand why Kevin Hart is mad. It's like, this is a tweet from 2009. Like 2009, like he in his early career, he was making those types of jokes. He was making those savage ass jokes. Like, and no one knew of him. And like I knew of him when I was younger. I watched his stand-up routine. It was available on Netflix. And another thing, Twitter was a different website back then. It's like, like I remember back then when I was young, I had a Facebook, and then I went to Twitter. I'm like, oh my fucking god, Twitter is so fucking savage. It's so fucking fun. I loved it. Twitter was such a different website. In Twitter, you could be as fucked up as you want, and it's funny, and Twitter approves of it. And that's all because the Oscar wants to be PC. They want to be woke. So yeah, go woke, go broke. Alright, so the last thing, the Avengers 4. This trailer didn't really show much. Like, it didn't even show Thanos, at least. So yeah, it was really disappointing. It was just stale. It was more like a teaser. It didn't really show a lot of things. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me Twitch, Twitter. See me Twitch, and Twitter. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.